I always believed my best friend would protect me, support me, and stand by me through everything. But life has a cruel way of revealing the truth. Imagine finding out that the person you trusted the most was secretly dating your ex, the same person you cried over, the same heartbreak she promised to help you heal from. At first, I didn't want to believe it. I thought maybe it was just gossip, or maybe I was overthinking. But then, the truth hit me harder than the breakup itself. This isn't just a story about betrayal. It's about discovering who really stands with you when your world falls apart. And today, I want to share my journey with you, because maybe you've been through the same pain too. Let me take you back a little, so you understand why this story still cuts so deep. I'll start with my ex. When we first met, it felt like something out of a movie. We had this instant connection. Laughs came easy. Conversations lasted all night. And for a while, I really believed he was the one. We shared everything. Dreams, plans, even silly inside jokes that only we understood. But like most relationships, things weren't perfect. Over time, little cracks started to show. Misunderstandings turned into arguments, and arguments turned into distance. Eventually, the relationship ended. It wasn't explosive, but it was painful. He was someone I thought I'd spend forever with, and suddenly, he wasn't in my life anymore. Through all of this, there was one person who never left my side, my best friend. She and I had been close for years. She was the person I trusted most, the one who knew all my secrets, fears, and dreams. Honestly, she was like family. When I was hurting after the breakup, she was the one I leaned on. She checked on me every day, listened to me cry, told me I deserved better, and swore she'd always be there. And for a while, I believed her. But looking back now, there were small things, little moments that didn't sit right. Times when she'd ask about him in a way that felt curious. Or moments when I'd catch her defending him, even after everything he put me through. At the time, I brushed it off. I told myself, she's just being kind, she doesn't mean anything by it. But deep down, something in me whispered that something wasn't adding up. And as much as I tried to ignore it, that whisper grew louder and louder. I still remember the exact moment everything came crashing down. At first, it was little things. My best friend would suddenly get too busy when I asked her to hang out. She'd be on her phone a lot, smiling at texts she wouldn't share with me. I brushed it off, thinking maybe she had a new crush. But then, I noticed something strange. My ex's name started popping up in places it shouldn't have. One day, I saw her Instagram story with a familiar watch in the background, the same one I had gifted my ex. My heart sank, but I told myself I was overthinking. The final blow came from a mutual friend. They casually mentioned seeing my ex and my best friend together at a cafe, sitting too close, laughing in a way that was way more than friendship. At that moment, everything clicked. I felt my stomach drop. Shock turned into confusion, and confusion quickly turned into pure betrayal. The two people I trusted most, my partner and my best friend, had been hiding the truth from me. I remember just sitting in silence, replaying every conversation, every late-night chat with her, where she pretended to comfort me after the breakup. All of it felt like a lie. When I finally gathered the courage to confront her, my heart was racing. I asked her straight, "Are you seeing him?" For a moment, she froze. Then she sighed and admitted it. No denial, no shame. Just a cold confession. "Yes, but I didn't want you to find out this way." Her words cut deep. She tried to justify it, saying they clicked, that it just happened, and that she didn't mean to hurt me. But how could she not? This was my best friend, the one who knew every detail of my heartbreak, the one who held me when I cried about him. I felt like my whole world had shattered twice, losing a partner and now losing my closest friend. The fallout was brutal. Friends started taking sides, Some stayed neutral, while others whispered behind my back. Suddenly, the girl I once called a sister was now a stranger. I can't even describe the loneliness that followed. It wasn't just betrayal, it was the silence, the empty space where friendship used to be. Looking back, I realized something important. Trust is precious, and not everyone deserves it. I used to believe loyalty was automatic just because someone was close to me. But this experience taught me that boundaries matter. True friends respect them, toxic ones cross them. If you ever notice red flags, like secretive behavior, constant excuses, or that gut feeling something isn't right, please don't ignore them. I wish I hadn't. Protect your peace before it's shattered. Yes, losing both a relationship and a best friend was one of the hardest things I've ever faced. But I've also learned that endings can lead to better beginnings. You don't have to stay in betrayal. You can move forward, rebuild your strength, and surround yourself with people who truly value you. So if you're going through something similar, remember, this isn't the end of your story. It's just the beginning of a stronger, wiser, and happier version of you. If you've ever gone through betrayal like this, I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Sharing might help someone else feel less alone. Don't forget to like this video if it connected with you, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more real-life toxic relationship stories and lessons learned. Your support means everything.